Today's topic will be talking about Oprah Winfrey, what is happening with her, how she is going down. And we start with this particular news that we have all seen. I'm sure if you are following her news, you all already know that she was hospitalized and she was released but discharged. But then again, she had some big problem. So Oprah Winfrey, a spawn of Satan and one of the most evil people in the world, has been hospitalized. She must have been running low on adrenochrome supplies. So again, she was hospitalized. However, she was discharged. She came back home. I believe it was the same day. Here is what I found to be very interesting, very interesting, and it really showed what Oprah is made up of. Take a listen at this video from Gayle King, how she is addressing Oprah Winfrey.
David, we're very happy to say join in studio. I'm so glad you were here.
Oh,
and I'm so sorry that Oprah can't. Yesterday she said, I'm going to rally. She had some kind of stomach flu where stuff was coming out of both ends. I won't get too graphic. But needless to say, she ended up in the hospital, dehydration, get an IV. So it was a very serious thing. So it had to be.
I hope she's okay. Yeah.
She will be okay.
Good,
she will be okay. I hope she's not mad at me for sharing that detail.
Okay, so here is what I want you to pay attention to. I hope she would not be mad at me sharing all those details. Why would she be mad at you? It shows that Oprah Winfrey is a bully. She's the boss. She's not a good friend. She's a boss. She dictates what people say about her and what people do not say about her, especially those who are close to her. And this also brings me a very interesting tangent, and that is that, remember the Nigerian First Lady? She changed her mind when she was talking about Meghan Markle, how nude she was in Nigeria. Then her office came out, saying, oh, no, that's not what Nigerian First Lady meant about Meghan Markle. And so in other words, she was changing her mind. She was changing her statement. She was changing her position about Meghan Markle from being nude, somebody came to her country, to being, no, that's not what he meant. So after hearing what Gayle King said about Oprah Winfrey, it tells us what her real character is. She's a bully. So I think, this is my personal opinion, Oprah called that First Lady or tried to communicate with her in some capacity, and she told her, take your statement back about Meghan Markle. Because Meghan Markle, we know, she's a good friend with Oprah. So that is just what I think has happened. Take a listen at Gayle King. She is so terrified. She's so scared of Oprah. Oh, I hope she is not mad at me for sharing those details. Shows that she really believes that Oprah is her boss and that she is a bully. And Gayle King will be in big trouble if Oprah doesn't like what she is saying here.
IV, so it was a very serious thing. So it had to be.
I hope she's okay. Yeah.
She will be okay.
Good,
she will be okay. I hope she's not mad at me for sharing that detail. But
yeah, but we do know what you mean about Oprah, how she dictates you, how she dominates you. So obviously, why she was admitted to the hospital, well, stomach flu, stomach virus, whatever the case might be. We also know the case something has to do with this Ozempic. I have a friend, sounds like Ozempic, somebody wrote here. I have a friend who took that, I'm not going to say it, hasn't taken it in 6 months and still can't keep food down. Anything she eats either comes up or goes out the backside within minutes. She has to force herself to eat because she has no appetite at all. Now the question is, why would Oprah Winfrey do that? Why would she promote and have that medication for herself, Ozempic? Well, it is because of this kind of article. Take a look at what this person is saying. Jillian Michaels calls out Oprah Winfrey for using Ozempic. She has a financial incentive. Oprah Winfrey, in other words, was promoting something in order to get incentivized monetarily, right? She wanted money. And this medicine business, this whole drug industry, is $1 billion industry in the States. So if Oprah could have gotten a cut from that, $1 billion industry, it would make her super rich. And at the same time, she'll be able to, network with high-ranking people because a lot of them are involved with, drug industry. And so Oprah thought this is a quick way to get even more richer, because she's already a very rich person, but she wanted more. And this is why she was asking people and promoting this, health diet and whatever she came up with, and that she was like, yeah, it's giving me good result. But we all know now, looking back at her record and what happened recently with Ozempic and all those scandals, it is very clear, guys, whatever she was promoting, these are all lies. Thank God if you did not take Ozempic, and you listen to Oprah Winfrey is like, yeah, I'm going to, lose weight, and Oprah is giving me the right pill. No, thank God you are saved, because she is not. She is in the hospital, and again, I think that has something to do with the Ozempic side effect. Now, this video I find to be so bizarre and so strange. Oprah Winfrey, let's take a listen to what she's talking about.
Somebody you admire, somebody you respect, or maybe even love. And it feels good. I mean, if you're 7 years old and somebody, which I was trying to say this to my friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis, it feels good.
What?
Even though you don't have a name for what that is, it feels
crazy.
Good. And when I first said this years ago, people were like, you're crazy, because everybody wants to believe it's like sexual assault and you're being thrown up against the wall and you're being raped. And I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened.
Wow, is she promoting the abuser? Is she promoting this kind of behavior? Is she actually giving them some kind of award by saying, oh, you guys are so good, you guys do it so nice that the person who is 7 years old who are taking this pleasure from you can't even say nothing. This is so bizarre and so strange. Why would she say that, something like that? Why would she do that? This is out of my mind. I can't fathom it. But then I looked into something else, and that something else is telling me, why would she say something so dirty in front of a camera? And this is what I looked at. Look at who she is posing on the camera and who she is socializing. These are all perverts, people who are abusers. I mean, put it that way. I mean, they are beyond abuser. They are the worst people in the society. But obviously, Meghan, for Oprah Winfrey, they are her best pal. At least at some point in her life, they were her best friends, best networking friends. There is a rumor going on, guys. Look at this. South Africa has charged Oprah with trafficking, amongst other charges. She suddenly fell sick after being supplied with the court's document from South Africa. Well, I don't believe that is to be true. This is just a rumor. But there was a case back in, I believe, in 2007 when South Africa was actually going after Oprah. They were they were trying to chase her down, but because she is rich, she got rid of them. But nevertheless, this is what you are seeing right now. It came on the news a few days ago, and this is not true, because I did some digging and I could not find any article saying that South Africa has charged Oprah Winfrey for trafficking and all that. But if it is true, I mean, in some way it is true, because otherwise we will not have that kind of news from 2007. I would not really disbelieve it. It's going to be so convincing for me, looking at her behavior and people she is socializing with. Now, guys, I want to make mention of one more thing. Take a look at this interview from this person. I used to watch him a lot, Kevin Spacey. Let's take a listen to what he has to say.
Where do you live now? Well, it's funny you asked that question, because this week, where I have been living in Baltimore, is being foreclosed on. My house is being sold at auction.
Really?
So I have to go back to Baltimore and put all my things in storage.
Really?
So the answer to that question is, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to live now, but I've been in Baltimore for since we started shooting House of Cards there.
So how long is that?
I moved there in 2012.
So this has been your home for 12 years?
Well, not this particular place, but this place has been my home and Evan and Lucy's home since 2016.
Why is it being foreclosed?
Because I can't pay the bills that I owe.
Are you facing bankruptcy?
Been a couple of times when I thought I was going to file, but we've managed to sort of dodge it, at least as of today.
How much money do you have?
None.
Really?
Wow.
Well, I mean, you have some sense of legal bills.
Yeah.
I still owe a lot of legal bills that
You're
I have not been able to
you're
pay.
actually in debt.
Yes.
Do you mind me asking how much you owe?
Crazy.
It's considerable.
Millions?
Many millions, yes.
Well, guys, his situation is so bad, so bad. I used to watch his show on Netflix, but obviously I don't follow him anymore. But this is the reality for a lot of people. When you have to deal with some tough situation, you better man up and you don't do it because you need to know the consequence, and you should know. And I believe he knew what he was doing. He knew that there will be consequence for it, that he'll be fired. No producer, no director will take him for any role. He should have known it better. Thank you so much for watching.